Thank you for joining me on this episode of Highway Spec. My name is Trent. We're going to jump right into one of the most unique vehicles that you can build today. It is the Land Rover Defender 90 V8. Yes, let's take a small-ish two-door SUV, which in itself is odd, but we're going to stuff a 5-liter V8 in there, have it make 510 horsepower, and it is going to be epic. All right, so the Land Rover Defender currently comes in 3 different lengths. There's the 90, the 110, and the 130. The 130 is fairly new. It adds to the back of the vehicle, looks kind of awkward, but it gets a nice sizable third row in there for you. But the one we're looking at today only has 5 seats, and it only has 2 doors. So we're gonna scroll down here and look at that, the Defender V8 90, the 2-door model, 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds, and I misquoted 518 horsepower rather than 510, but regardless, it's pretty cool. What's not so cool about it is the starting price, $107,900.
That's a lot of cheddar.
But let's go ahead and jump into the build. All right, we're going to skip over their pre-configured country pack. Gives it a little bit more of a country feel, like you are in the fields of England, and we're not in the fields of England here in the United States, so we're gonna skip right over that. Go into the exterior options. Now you can only get a few colors. You've got the Carpathian gray, which is part of the Carpathian package. We're gonna skip over that. But I do want to go with an all black if it'll let us select it. There we go. That looks rather sinister. All right, so the signature graphic, we're going to skip that. We are going to have the panoramic side glass. So in the back seat, you do have a little glass right on the edge of the roof line, so you can actually get a more open feel in those back seats. We are going to do the extended black exterior package just to give it a little bit more of a blacked out feel. Next up is the wheels, and I think I actually want to go with the 20-inch wheels. Let's see if it'll let us do it here. All right, it does let us pick the 20-inch wheels. However, we do have to go with off-road tires, and we can add a body colored spare wheel cover, but I think we're going to just keep the wheel as it is. Now getting to the interior, one thing that I think is rather cool is this vintage tan leather interior. That to me has an old school feel, more luxurious, which is interesting because I'm not necessarily going with that on the exterior, but you spend more of your time on the inside of the vehicle anyway, so that's what I'm picking. As far as display, we are going with the full screen, the interactive driver display, and the 11.4-inch touchscreen display. Pretty cool for the size of the vehicle that it is. Now we're going to get into some of the packs that they have. Pretty much, I think I'm going to skip all those.
Skipping.
I don't need fixed side steps on the 2-door or the interior storage package or even mud flaps. I think we're good without those. Now the exterior features, I do think the front undershield actually looks pretty cool, so we are going to add that for $650. Now the surprising thing is Land Rover has a lot of options on their vehicles typically, but this one, it doesn't. Only added $2,310 to the base price of the vehicle, putting us at $111,685, which is a lot of money, I understand, but were money not an object, I would so rock this every day. This thing is cool. You've got a big V8, you've got room for 5 people. What do you think of my build on the Land Rover Defender 90? Make sure to drop a comment below and I will catch you on the next one.